Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity hockey takes on Medfield. We will be starting very soon. A bit of a late start due to a overtime St. John's BC High game. BC High got the winning goal with 28 seconds left in the 5-minute overtime period. So stick around. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls versus Medfield coming up on HCAM.
My daughter did a little bit of research and found out that there really wasn't any women's hockey teams in high school doing anything for ovarian cancer. So many of the high schools and a couple AHL, I think I got that right, teams were doing it, but they were all men. There was nothing for female. So she said, Mom, we gotta do something about this. And I said, well, this is what you wanna do? Go for it. She and her teammates raised $1,800 for the jerseys that the girls are wearing today. With ovarian cancer, there is no current testing to detect the disease. It is often said that the symptoms whisper and is known as the silent killer. The symptoms are everyday occurrences to women: backache, needing to use the bathroom frequently, bloating, pains that feel like menstrual cramps. Thus, many women ignore these symptoms. These consistent symptoms are what pushed me to speak to my gynecologist. At that point, I was stage 3. I knew nothing about ovarian cancer, and it's events like these and the care of the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute are the reasons why I'm able to stand here and speak to you today. We know there is no cure for ovarian cancer, but what we do know is that by raising awareness and raising funds, we are giving more women an opportunity to live healthy longer. Dana-Farber Cancer Institute thanks Coach Chin, Coach Messier, all of the players and families who have donated their time and efforts to pull this together for one more year. And next, I'd like to introduce to you Simone Carter, who is the public health nurse for the town of Hopkinton. She has extensive background on advocacy with many diseases as well as clinical trials. And here she is to give you a brief update on where the funding is going that we raise.
Hello. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. Again, I am Simone Carter, and I am a public health nurse in Hopkinton. Tiny bit about me. I've been a nurse a very, very long time, and I started in critical care, and I have worked the gambit over the years, all the way now to public health. So I will just focus my remarks on my experience as a practitioner over the years, from looking at it through the lens of critical care all the way to public health. And one thing I will say that rings so very true is that until we understand the root cause of disease and have tools for early detection and intervention, we as the medical profession arrive too late. That old adage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, strikes an even louder note here. Currently, as Marie referred to, the medical field, we do not have adequate screening for early detection, intervention for ovarian cancer. There's also that combined with the misconception that this only happens to old ladies, allows many of our younger ladies and women to ignore the early signs and frankly very vague warning signs, which inevitably lead to 75% of all diagnoses occur at an advanced stage. So for us to get ahead of ovarian cancer, we need better screening and tools to detect and intervene in the early stages of disease. So all the funds that are raised today go through Girly Girl Parts, PARTS, go directly to Dr. Matalonis and her research team at Dana-Farber, who are actively working to develop widely available screening tools to increase public awareness, advocacy, and clinical research needed to defeat this disease. Thank you guys so much for joining us in our efforts, and I wish you the best.
have it, the pregame festivities. This game is to stick it to cancer and help raise awareness about ovarian cancer. All the funds going to a terrific cause. And there you can see Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls hockey in their Stick It to Cancer uniforms that they have especially for today's game. And they will be wearing those in this evening's contest as they will take on the Medfield Warriors. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera, and right now they are into their warm-ups and getting ready for a TVL battle. These two teams have met once already this season. We actually had that game for you live on HCAM. It was over at the Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin, and Medfield ended up getting the win in that one. So Hopkinton Dover Sherborne will be seeking some revenge here today. Taking a look at the standings, you got Medfield at 7-4-1, Hopkinton Dover Sherborne at 2-10-1. Medfield is ranked 18th in the Division II bracket. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne, they are right on the cusp of a playoff spot. They are ranked 37th. So if they could pull off an upset here today, that might even put them into the top 32 and give them a playoff spot. Or if they could pull off a couple wins down the road, they will be right in the postseason picture. But certainly a great cause both teams will be playing for here this evening. Taking a look at the overall TVL standings while we have a moment. You got Dedham at 9-2-0, Westwood at 8-3-0, Medfield at 7-4-1, Norwood at 5-7-0, Medway at 2-9-2, Hopkinton Dover Sherborne 2-10-1, and Norwood at 5-7-0. So there are your TVL girls hockey standings, and for now we'll let you enjoy the rest of the warm-ups, and we will get going very soon here at the New England Sports Center for this Stick It to Cancer matchup between the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Hiller Girls Co-op and the Medfield Warriors. You are tuned in to Hiller Hockey on HCAM. And there you have it, the national anthem, and we are just about ready to get started here in this evening's TVL Stick It to Cancer matchup. They are fundraising for ovarian cancer awareness, a very important cause. And as you heard in the pregame ceremony, there's no cure for ovarian cancer, but there are certainly ways to maintain and live with it as long as you are aware. The Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Hillers, 2-10-1, up against Medfield, who is 7-4-1, and we are ready to go. Jenna McDonald is in the center circle for Medfield, and we are underway. Medfield in the white road jerseys, working a right to left. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne in their Stick It to Cancer blue jerseys, light blue jerseys, will be working left to right. Medfield with possession, and it's swatted away up the near side. Sent over by Abby Fish. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne looking to approach. Pass from Perdoni. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne in the midst of a line change as Medfield works up the ice. Michaela McDonald with it, sends it far side. And a Hiller getting in the way there. Back and forth we go along the far side boards. With it now is Barroso. She'll take a shot just wide of the net. Jammed up along the near side now. Coming out with it was Lucy Jean. Lucy Jean has been a tremendous asset to this team, has a lot of speed coming up the ice. They'll certainly look to get her the puck today. Here comes Medfield along the far side. McDonald, she'll send it up. Up and around it goes. Into the corner. Jammed up along the boards now. Coming out with it is Annie Filippo. Filippo looking to send it along the end board. She's contested. Here come the Hillers. Sent up the far side as the Hillers make a change. Along the far side boards is number 20. Well, I'm sure there's some different numbers on these jerseys, so we'll have to get used to some of the different numbers and try to get some names for some of them. Along the boards. Coming out with it, Brooke Riley. Hillers looking to get some good pressure going. Up the boards goes Medfield. With it now is Wavy Kelly. Wavy Kelly takes a shot, turned away off the rebound, and that shot is off the mark. Back to the blue line. Sent just wide by McDonald. Jammed up along the corner now. Backhanded up the near side. Racing up is gone. Hillers make another change. Into Hiller territory. Savannah Rivera looking to track it down. She'll send it around. Along the near side now. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone. There to intercept is Byler. Byler looking to close in. Takes it far side. Sends it back to Rivera. Rivera getting jammed up with Gwindon. Medfield comes out with it. Good steal there by, I believe that's Brooke Furlong out there. Hillers looking to close in. It's sent up the near side by Medfield. A potential breakaway here. Defender just able to get out in front. As Cholera puts it towards the corner. Perdoni looking to come out with it. It was a good job by Perdoni getting in front of Abby Fish to avoid the breakaway shot attempt. And that pass intercepted, sent to the corner by Filippo. Along the inboards is Hennigan. Into the neutral zone it goes, sent to the far side by Cathin. Parker Cathin with it. Flips it off the glass towards the end boards. Behind the net, Hennigan. Medfield trying to get it out of the corner, sent to the blue line. That shot deflected off a defender. That was Cathin on the shot. Here's another shot off the mark, goes Flippo. Hennigan jammed up along the end boards. She gets tripped up as she's tied up with Flippo. Also in there is Barroso. Barroso able to send it to the corner. 9.5 minutes left to go in this first period. Scoreless game. Medfield looking to get some pressure going, but the Hillers defending well. Sent up the far side by Perdoni. Along the near side boards now. Swinging a miss there by number 14 for the Hillers. We're going to do our best to get some names for some of these numbers. Of course, the roster we have, it is the Hillers' typical numbers. And a little bit different, I think, with these Stick It to Cancer uniforms they are using today. Along the near side now. Finnegan stops it, sends it up. Here comes Medfield. McDonald with it. Takes the shot, turned away. Sent up the far side by a number 18. Popped off the boards by Finnegan into Medfield territory, and we'll get an icing at 8:12 left to go in the first period. Off the face-off. With it is Kelly, looking to move in. Medfield closing in, and she gets diverted, tries to send it back to the blue line. It gets away from her intended target. Racing up the far side now is Rivera, and it's taken back by Medfield. Here comes Dolan. Dolan going to take it around. Looking to close in, she's diverted. Into Medfield territory it goes. Hillers in the midst of another change. Medfield approaching, McDonald takes a shot. Turned away by Cholera. And she'll land on it. We'll get a face-off at 7:23 left to go in the first period. Good back and forth battle so far. Both teams getting some good pressure. Medfield looking for a shot. A wrister there is off a defender. There's Jenna McDonald looking for the shot. Along the near side. That is sent up by McDonald. Sent back immediately by the Hillers. Back and forth we go now along the far side. Squirts out into Medfield territory. Gwendon catches up with it. She'll take it around. Into the neutral zone. Perdoni pops it off the boards. Swing and a miss there by the person wearing number 20 for the Hillers. Again, some of the numbers different with these jerseys. We'll try to get some names to those numbers at the intermission. Medfield looking to close in. Sent back up by Gwendon. Well, the Hillers doing a nice job at keeping it out of the teeth of the defensive zone, not letting it get too close to the net. Because one thing Medfield is very good at is creating mayhem in front of the net and getting a lot of shots off of rebounds. And I think the Hillers learned that the first time these two teams met this season back in December. Here comes Medfield looking for a shot here from the right circle. Off a defender it goes from Abby Fish. McDonald sends it up. Pass over to Perdoni. McDonald comes away with it. Lucy Jean races in. Finnegan with it. Along the near side, Catton. Back and forth along the near side boards. Catton with it now. She's going to try to work it up into Hiller territory. We'll have an offsides. We'll get a face-off at 5:09 left to go in the first period. That was gone up against McDonald. Off the near side boards. Racing up, McNamara for Medfield. She's diverted, stolen away, sent to the far side. Finnegan trying to catch up with it. She'll deflect it into the corner. Into the near side corner now. Here comes Medfield, sent across by Solmier. Gone going back and forth with McDonald along the boards. Hillers trying to switch it up to the near side, see if they have any luck. Back towards Hiller territory. McDonald closing in. She'll take a shot. Little off the mark there. Up the ice goes 18 for the Hillers. Hopkinton Diaz in the midst of a change. Jean gets in there and immediately grabs a steal. Jean doing battle along the corner. 3:45 and counting left in this first period. Trying to work her way up the near side was Perdoni. Medfield closing in. Kelly with it. Kelly sends it back. Top of the left circle now. Stolen away. Lucy Jean with it. Trying to put on the moves. Over to the left circle. Takes a shot just a little high. That was a great job by Jean. Worked her way past 2 or 3 defenders. Got a nice shot off. Medfield looking to respond, and it's a glove save by Cholera off the Annie Flippo shot. We'll get a face-off at 2:58 left to go in this first period. Well, I'll tell you something very impressive about Annie Flippo. She's only an 8th grader. Year of graduation, 2028, and she is making some noise for Medfield. Off the face-off. Top of the circle, Dolan sends it towards the corner. Along the corner, that is Bannister. Sent back out by the Hillers as they look to take it up the near side. Up the ice goes Thompson. There to slow it down, Perdoni. Perdoni bangs it off the far side boards. Kaylin Thompson looking to cut towards the net, and she's diverted. Medfield now with a breakaway. And Catherine lost her grasp on the puck, able to regather, sends it out, shot. And that is going to be a good save by Riley Cholera. This faceoff will come at 2:16 left to go in the first period. Stick around at the intermission. We'll have the latest Hiller highlights from a great week of action. Out in front of the net, backhander turned away, good save. From the blue line, and off a defender goes McDonald. Here comes the Hillers. Along the far side corner. Swooped up the far side by McDonald, and there to catch up with it for the Hillers was Finnegan. Hillers may have a potential breakaway here. Defenders quickly catching up with the mysterious number 18. Here comes Gwendon. Sent down by Dolan. Along the boards. Some good back and forth here. I'll tell you what, I mean, you're looking at this first period. It looks like two teams out there that are both well above 500. It's been a very even battle in this first period. And it's kind of how the game started off when they met up in December in Franklin. And then the Medfield Warriors in that second period got some great shots off and were able to take advantage. And I think they tired out the Hillers a little bit. So the Hillers will just have to avoid that today, but everyone active for the Hillers, which is good to see. Up the far side goes Bannister, closing in. Good defensive maneuver there by Perdoni. 15 seconds left to go in the period. Up behind the net now. Here come the Hillers, one last breakaway to end the period. Sent out, and that'll do it for the first period. After one period of play, it is Hopkinton DS 0, Medfield 0. We got ourselves a battle here at the New England Sports Center. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Varsity Hockey on HCAM.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
On Wednesday, January 17th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Millis. The Hillers led 17-13 heading into the second quarter. It's in to DeLuca. Kicks it out. Iannelli for three. Knocks it down. Exactly what the Hillers needed there. They were a little cold to end that first quarter. Iannelli down the lane. Feeds it out to Willinson. He'll launch the three. Yes! The Hillers outscore Millis in the second frame 14-7 to head into the halftime locker room up 31-20. Iannelli with it. Gets it out to Willinson for three. Yes! Cooper Willinson. Evasion down the lane through the defenders. Hits the bucket and draws the foul. Hillers offense outscores Millis 21-17 in the third quarter and would end up taking the game 68-41. The Hiller boys improve to 8-2 on the season. On Thursday, January 18th, Hiller Alpine Ski took the slopes.
Time for event number 1002, Elizabeth Kenny, 28.47 on the blue course. Number 802, Lila Mono from Hopkinton.
Rankings for the Hillers included, on the boys' side, J.B. Flynn ranked 7th, Barry O'Brien 15th, Patrick Meehan 22nd. On the girls' side, Lucy Mado 9th, Lila Mado 17th, and Annalie Krantz 19th. On Friday, January 19th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Bellingham. Principal Evan Bishop and myself were on the call. The Hiller girls knocked down some threes in the first half. Over, Restaghini up top. And now a three attempt, and it's good.
Grady?
Megan Grady feeling it.
That's how to get the offense going again.
Over the corner, up for three, yes.
Grady.
Megan Grady. Back to Flynn again, Paharik now. Over to the corner, up for three, yes.
Oh, she's hot.
Megan
Yeah.
Grady feeling it.
Yep. Nice seal off screen right there from Whiteman Krause, too, on the low block.
There is Elder, and it's collected by Whiteman Krause. Here comes the Hillers. Paharik to Grady. Grady for three, yes. Megan Grady from the left side. The Hillers led 21-10 at the half and ended up taking the win 45-33. The Hiller girls snap a two-game losing streak and improve to 8-4 on the season. On Saturday, January 20th, Hiller girls hockey hosted East Bridgewater. It was a scoreless game late in the third period. Getting in the way, Perdoni. McPherson sends it to the slot, and a backhander. Good save off the Groteman shot by Riley Cholera. Ready for it. Oh, it's put in! What a shot there by Lucy Jean. Right off the face-off.
Can't go any better than that, right off the face-off. Looks like Spooner was a little bit stunned by that shot.
I was a little bit stunned by that shot. The score comes at 3:08 left to go in the third period, and Hopkinton DS able to take advantage of the power play.
Absolutely.
Over Finnegan, back to Jean. Jean and Finnegan. Finnegan puts it towards the net, turn away. Secondary shot, it's in! Goal for the Hillers! And that was Maddie Barroso making it 2-0.
Another power play goal, Tom. Just goes to show you those penalties can be costly.
The Hillers net 2 goals in the final 3 minutes and 8 seconds and take the win over East Bridgewater 2-0. The Hillers improve to 2-10-1 overall.
Actually, just the glory. We asked 100 fourth graders, what is a state in the western part of the United States?
Come on, world map, where are you? Confident.
Confident?
Very confident, apparently.
Fabulous. I'm Sidney Donda, and I'll see you there.
And welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are just about ready for the second period in this girls varsity matchup between Hopkinton, Dover Sherborne, and Medfield. Tom Nappy happened to be on the call with you, and it's Stick It to Cancer night here for this Hopkinton Dover Sherborne game. And they are fundraising to raise ovarian cancer awareness. Certainly a great cause. And if you didn't see the pregame ceremony, I recommend going back and taking a look. It was a great little ceremony they had. As we are ready for a face-off to start this second period. A good back and forth battle, scoreless game, and we are underway. And we got those names to the mystery numbers, Hopkinton, Dover Sherborne in their Stick It to Cancer jerseys today that they wear especially for this game. And they are very sharp-looking jerseys, I must say. Along the far side, here comes Medfield. Approaching is Kelly. Up along the end boards. There's a wrister, and that's into traffic. Along the left circle now, sent out. Good shot by Cathin, trying to get it towards the danger zone. As she's diverted, stolen away in the corner. Now battle along the end boards. Looking to approach. Back to Cathin, top of the circle, sends it to the corner. And that's sent out to Dolan, and she takes a shot, brushed away. There's another shot there by Alana Dolan. Along the end board, sent out. And a shot from the slot, turned away, good save. There's Flippo with the shot. Medfield looking to get the pressure going. Bannister trying to catch up with it along the far side. With it is Kelly. She gets jammed up along the boards. Just taken away. Getting in there was Savannah Rivera. Along the far side into Medfield territory, and we'll get an icing. This faceoff comes at 12:56 left to go in the second period. Well, some of the number changes for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne with the Stick It to Cancer jerseys include Sarah Brennan wearing number 12, Dylan Norrid wearing number 20, Catherine Kelly wearing 14, and Jocelyn Lumnicki wearing 18. Along the near side. Lucy Jean looking to approach. Medfield able to clear the zone for the moment. They work up the near side now. Here goes Gwendon. Looking to close in, out in front, turned away. Good pressure by Gwendon getting in there. Nice save by Cholera. Collar's been pretty busy in net in this second frame. Coming out with it is Flippo. Looking to take it around. She's diverted, stolen away. Nice send away into Medfield territory. Here's Bannister racing up the ice. Jean trying to catch up with her. Along the end boards. Getting a piece of it, Finnegan. Sent out from the corner to Gwendon. And taken away. Sent up the far side. Collected by McDonald. Sends it towards Kelly. It's stolen away. Lucy Jean with it. Looking to approach, backhands it, and just in front of the net it goes. Towards the net, and it's covered up. a good shift there for the Hillers as they switch things up. And the other number change to be aware of, Captain Avery Bent wearing number 5. Up the far side goes Dolan. Bent towards the net. Cleared out for the moment by Cathin. Sends it up the near side. Perdoni pops it back up the far side. Squirts out into Hiller territory. Sent up by Norrid. Medfield trying to work their way up, but the Hillers doing a nice job keeping it in Medfield territory. There goes Cathin. She has some good speed coming up the ice. Cathin up against Perdoni. Perdoni trying to come away with the steal. She'll win that battle. Nice job by Reese getting that puck away from Cathin. And now into Medfield territory. Getting in front of her was Gwendon. The Hiller's gonna look to switch things up. Puck deflects into the Medfield bench, and we'll get a face-off in Hiller territory at 9:52 left to go in the period. Off the face-off, sent out towards the high slot. With it is Gwendon, top of the circle, backhands it. Sent back up off the boards by Finnegan. And covered up by Cholera. Off the face-off. Sent just wide of the net by Saulnier. Coming away with it, Barroso. She's contested along the headboards. Up the far side. Barroso able to move it into the neutral zone. Sent back by Gwendon. Here comes Rivera. Rivera sends it out. Along the far side. Sent towards the net by Finnegan. Collected by McDonald. Buried along the far side corner now. Squirts out. McDonald coming away with it. Lucy Jean doing battle. Here comes Jenna McDonald getting in there for Medfield. Gwendon with it, takes it around the net. Her pass diverted. Lucy Jean looking to close in. Sent back up by McDonald. Back and forth we go along those far side boards. Jean looking for a shot there, gets tripped up. Back to the blue line, wrister by Finnegan, and it's just off the mark. Warriors work it into Hiller territory. Up the near side goes Hennigan. Sent into the neutral zone. Back to Medfield territory goes Perdoni. Along the far side boards now. Hillers just made a line change. Medfield looking for a shot. Off of Perdoni goes Bannister. Now jammed up along the corner. Warriors looking for another shot here. High slot, there it is. And it's put in. It was deflected in off the Cathin shot. And it looks like it will be Parker Cathin getting credit for the goal for Medfield. The score comes at 6:57 left to go here in the second period. Medfield looking for another shot, and it's wrapped up by Cholera. Nice wrister by Boave Kelly. Off the face-off. Jammed up along the corner. And another shot there, wrapped up by Cholera. Good glove save, but Medfield starting to get some really good pressure going. Fillers need to clear the zone, and they will do that here. Rivera towards the net, and it gets in! Savannah Rivera! Well, it was a mishandle by the goalie, and it went right through the 5-hole. Rivera just kind of brushed it up the ice, and that slick, smooth surface took it all the way towards the Medfield net. And the goalie, Caitlin Nicotera, was trying to stop the slow-rolling puck, and a little mismaneuver there. Bam, through the 5-hole. We're tied up at 1 apiece. We're going to face off in Medfield territory off the icing call. And Nicotera's teammates are coming up prior to the face-off saying, don't worry about it, it happens. Sent across by Flippo. Here comes Bannister. Along the right circle. Racing up the ice, Lucy Jean. Jean sends it to the slot. And the shot just a little high. And then off the rebound. Trying to stuff it in. Good save there. That was a great feed by Jean over to Barroso. And Barroso nearly had it. Just a tad too high. Here comes Jean. And there's a shot, and it's in! Maddie Barroso gives the Hillers the lead. Well, the Hillers, they just kept the pressure coming. Barroso comes out and rips it glove side into the net. It's a 2-1 game at 5:30 left to go in the second period. Along the far side. Fish along the corner. What you want to do right now if you're the Hillers, keep burying Medfield in pressure. Throw everything you got at them. The Hillers are getting some really good shots on this shift. Along the end boards, Fish sends it out. Medfield looking for a shot of their own from the left circle. Perdoni gets her stick in there off the McDonald shot. Here's McDonald towards the end boards, just to the left of the net. Coming out with it is Bannister, and now deflected to the end boards. Sent across. That's Byler, and she'll put it just to the right of the net. Medfield trying to work it back up the near side. McDonald. She gets diverted. Puck sent around. Medfield in the midst of a change. Looking for a shot here, and it's just wide. That was McDonald on the shot. Jammed up along the near side boards now. Wrister deflected. Sent out to the slot, and it's popped in. A great feed from Moave Kelly, or maybe Kelly, to Annie Flippo. And Flippo puts it in for Medfield. We are knotted at 2 apiece at 3:51 left to go in the second period. Got a good battle here at the New England Sports Center. In the neutral zone, and I believe we have an offsides call. Indeed we do. We get a face-off. Sent out, handled by Finnegan. She rips it up the far side. There to collect, however, was Gwendon. Taken back by the Hillers. Lucy Jean racing up the ice. She'll send it around. Caroso trying to gather it up along the far side. Back to the blue line. Sent out towards the corner. Caroso trying to battle Michaela McDonald for it. Across goes Bannister. Finnegan puts it back into the neutral zone. McDonald with it. Rings it around. Along the far side. Set back towards Cathen. Cathen looking to close in. There's a shot. And covered up by Cholera. Good save there by Cholera. She was going to leave the puck out, but then saw Brooke Riley coming in, and it was like, nope, got to cover this one up. 2:26 left in what has been an action-packed second period. Both teams have netted a pair of goals. Will there be another? We shall find out soon. There's a shot, and it's turned away. There's Parker Cathen putting some mustard on that shot. Along the end boards, Perdoni sends it to the corner. Trying to come out with it, Fish. That shot by Cathen just wide to the left. Sent around by McDonald. Good battle along the end boards. Sent across to the far side. Here comes Cathen. Wrister off a defender it goes. Along the corner, Rivera sends it over. Hiller's working up the far side. Hannigan able to backhand it into Medfield territory, but here comes the Warriors. Dolan with it. She got tied up with Barroso there. Into Medfield territory, and we'll have an icing. At 1:04 left to go in this second period. Well, you'll notice in the background one of the other teams who call the New England Sports Center their home arena, Hudson, getting ready for their senior night festivities, which will happen after this game is through. Along the far side, Barroso trying to work her way up. So good back and forth here along the boards. Puck squirts out. Jean along the corner. Up the near side. Wrister off a defender. Goes Lemnicki. Wavy Kelly sends it to the corner. Lucy Jean boxing her out. She'll take it. Jean puts it up the near side, and we have an icing. 12 seconds left in this second period. It was Parker Canton netting one for Medfield at 6:57. Then you had Savannah Rivera slip it through the 5-hole at 6:25. Then Maddie Barroso made it a 2-1 game with a tremendous glove side shot. And then Flippo tied it at 3:51. So you had 4 goals within about a 4-minute time frame right in the middle of this second period. And that is how the second period will end after 2 periods of play. It is Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne 2, the Medfield Warriors 2. To the third period we go. You are tuned in to Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne Girls Varsity Hockey on HCAM.
Tickets will be pulled at the end of the third period, and after the game, you can come.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
On Wednesday, January 17th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Millis. The Hillers led 17-13 heading into the second quarter. To DeLuca. Kicks it out. Iannelli for 3. Knocks it down. Exactly what the Hillers needed there. They were a little cold to end that first quarter. Iannelli down the lane. Feeds it out to Willetson. He'll launch the 3. Yes! The Hillers outscore Millis in the second frame 14-7 to head into the halftime locker room up 31-20. Iannelli with it. Gets it out to Willinson for three. Yes! Cooper Willinson. Evasion down the lane, through the defenders, hits the bucket and draws the foul. Hiller's offense outscores Millis 21-17 in the third quarter and would end up taking the game 68-41. The Hiller boys improve to 8-2 on the season. On Thursday, January 18th, Hiller Alpine Ski took the slopes.
Time for event number 1002, Elizabeth Kenny, 28.47 on the blue course, number 802, Lila Mono from Hopkinton.
Rankings for the Hillers included, on the boys' side, J.B. Flynn ranked 7th, Barry O'Brien 15th, Patrick Meehan 22nd. On the girls' side, Lucy Mado 9th, Lila Mado 17th, and Annalie Krantz 19th. On Friday, January 19th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Bellingham. Principal Evan Bishop and myself were on the call. The Hiller girls knocked down some threes in the first half. Over, Restaghini up top. And now a three attempt, and it's good.
Grady?
Megan Grady feeling it.
Try to get the offense going again.
Over the corner, up for three, yes.
Grady.
Megan Grady. Back to Flanagan, Paharik now. Over to the corner, up for three, yes.
Oh, she's hot.
Megan Grady feeling it.
Yep. Nice seal off screen right there from Whiteman Krause, too, on the low block.
There is Elder, and it's collected by Whiteman Krause. Here comes the Hillers. Paharik to Grady. Grady for three, yes. Megan Grady from the left side. The Hillers led 21-10 at the half and ended up taking the win 45-33. The Hiller girls snap a 2-game losing streak and improve to 8-4 on the season. On Saturday, January 20th, Hiller girls hockey hosted East Bridgewater. It was a scoreless game late in the third period. Getting in the way, Perdoni. McPherson sends it to the slot, and a backhander. Good save off the Groveman shot by Riley Cholera. Ready for it. Oh, it's put in! What a shot there by Lucy Jean. Right off the face-off.
Can't go any better than that, right off the face-off. Looks like Spooner was a little bit stunned by that shot.
I was a little bit stunned by that shot. The score comes at 3:08 left to go in the third period, and Hopkinton DS able to take advantage of the power play.
Absolutely.
Over Finnegan, back to Jean. Jean and Finnegan. Finnegan puts it towards the net, turned away. Secondary shot, it's in! Goal for the Hillers! And that was Maddie Barroso making it 2-0.
Another power play goal, Tom. Just goes to show you those penalties can be costly.
The Hillers net 2 goals in the final 3 minutes and 8 seconds and take the win over East Bridgewater 2-0. The Hillers improved to 2-10-1 overall.
Actually, just the glory. We asked 100 fourth graders, what is a state in the western part of the United States?
Come on, world map, where are you? Confident.
Confident?
Very confident, apparently.
Fabulous. I'm Cindy Donda, and I'll see you there.
Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are just about ready for the third period. It's a 2-2 game as we enter the final 15 minutes of regulation. All 4 goals in this game were scored in the second period. It was Parker Captain starting things off at 6:57 left to go. Then Savannah Rivera, a slow roller through the 5-hole at 6:25. Then Maddie Barroso struck at 5:30 to make it 2-1. Then Medfield tied it up with a flippo goal at 3:51. And Medfield looking for some early pressure here in this third period. Top of the circle. There's a shot brushed away by Cholera off the stick of Dolan. Along the far side. Sent out. Looking to move it up the ice was Finnegan. She's diverted, taken away. Sent back to Captain, who's battling Byler. Byler able to send it up, but there's Flippo. And sent back up the near side. Across goes Cathan. Looking to approach was Dolan. Along the end boards now, sent out. Passed by Bannister. There's a shot just to the left of the net. That last shot, that was by Jenna McDonald. As we'll have an icing call. Back to Hiller territory we go. Well, this game started a little late today. And that was because there was another game before this one. It was the St. John's boys against BC High. This arena also the home of the St. John's Pioneers. A very exciting game between those two Division I teams. BC High ended up getting the win with 28 seconds left in the 5-minute overtime. They were able to strike and take the 4-3 win. Very exciting finish to that one. And I think we're going to have a very exciting finish to this one as well. .14 left to go. Back to Hiller territory we go off the icing call. I'll tell you what the Hillers are doing here this evening, it just shows how far this group has come. You know, on December 20th, when they last met up with Medfield, they competed hard, certainly played a pretty good game and contested Medfield well, but definitely not as good as they are here today. This team has improved a whole lot during the season, and you got to give the first-year head coach, Ron Chin, a lot of credit on the development of this group. Jammed up along the near side corner. Ron Chin and, of course, his assistant coach, Mike Messier. Along the far side, there's a shot just wide. Jammed up along the boards. McDonald sends it across. Looking to close in, Gwendon. That was actually Flippo. She'll take it around. Pops it off the boards. Back to Flippo goes McDonald. And then Lucy Jean there to contest. Perdoni trying to dig it out. Jean trying to come away with it. Racing into Medfield territory. And it's poked out by Dolan. Along the far side. Sent across over to Finnegan. Finnegan brushes it up the near side boards. Back to Hiller territory as it gets by Finnegan. There to collect in the neutral zone. Fish racing up the ice. Abby Fish. Wrister and a glove save by Cholera. We'll get a couple of changes for both sides as we get a face-off at 11:18 left to go in this third period. along the corner. It's tied up. Sent out. Putting it back towards the corner, Finnegan. Along the corner though, Brooke Riley sends it out towards the slot. Rush up the far side, and here comes the Hillers, Rivera. Rivera doing battle with Dolan. Sends it across. When you see these two teams play, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me is just, wow, what an even matchup. Very similar styles on both these teams. And both teams really getting equal amounts of pressure throughout this game, really. Here comes McDonald. Or correction, that was 24, Abby Fish. Along the near side. Sent around by Cathin. Across goes Byler. Collected by McDonald. McDonald will take it around. She gets diverted. Cathin with the shot, turned away by Cholera. And off the rebound, into traffic goes Dolan. Sent back out. Alana Dolan collects. Up the far side she goes. The Hillers make a change. Jean sends it along the end boards. Perdoni battling Flippo. Flippo sends it out. Jean able to knock it into the neutral zone. Gwendon with it. Gwendon closing in, takes a shot, and it's just wide. Well, the Hillers looking to clear. Medfield had a very good shift in the Hiller defensive zone. Along the near side. Jammed up, puck squirts out. We see Jean try to work her magic. Nice move there, here she goes. Top of the circle, wrister glove save by Nick Otero. We'll get a face-off at 8:33 left to go. Feeling gone on the face-off for the Hillers. Bannister racing up the far side. Sent across. Over to Dolan. Dolan will swing it around. Perdoni sends it back. Along the corner is McDonald. There's a shot from the top of the circle into traffic. Along the blue line, Cathin. Up the near side, she goes into the left circle. Fish sends it across. Dolan. And she crossed a little too soon. Offsides at 7:47 left to go in regulation. Off the face-off. And it's stolen away along the far side. Sent to the end boards by Norrid. Medfield taking it back up with authority. Kelly will bring it around. Kelly gets it out. Shot from the point, and it's wide. A shot by McDonald. Puck deflects in the air. Good battle for it along the near side. Finnegan with it. And it's intercepted. Looking to close in. It gets away from McDonald. Along the near side corner. Back to the blue line, and that shot turned away by Cholera off the stick of Gwindon. Looking for a shot here. Rister turned away by Cholera. Good shot by McDonald. Hillers looking to clear. And we're going to have a holding call. It's going to be against Medfield. So the Hillers are going on the power play. And Flippo, the guilty party. She'll take a seat for 2 minutes. Hillers with a huge opportunity here with the game tied at 2. They're on the power play. First power play by either team this game. It's been a very clean game. Along the near side. Into Hiller territory. Good takeaway there by Perdoni. Perdoni moves it up to Rivera. Rivera along the far side into Medfield territory, sent back down. Here goes Perdoni. Perdoni sends it out, backhander, and it's just wide. Perdoni gets it out into traffic, sent just wide of the net again off a Hiller stick, and now along the near side. Good send away by Medfield. That'll burn some time off the power play. I believe it was Perdoni who got that last shot. Up the ice goes McDonald. 50 seconds left on the Hiller power play. They need to move the puck quickly into Medfield territory. Ooh, and getting diverted there is number 5, Avery Bent. That's who number 5 was, Avery Bent. 30 seconds left on the power play. It's been a great penalty kill so far for Medfield. To the end boards. Along the near side now. Sent across by Bannister. Up the ice goes McDonald. And that will kill off the power play. It has expired. We're back to even strength. With it is Lemnicki. Sends it up. Taken away. Getting in there, Riley. To the end boards. Dolan was trying to come out with it. Hillers have a breakaway. And it just gets by Kelly. Catherine Kelly jammed up along the corner. Now a good battle along the near side boards. Medfield comes out with it. Oh, the Hillers had a 3-on-1, but the pass to Kelly just a little off the mark. Along the near side corner. Swung up the boards. Stolen away. Shot attempt by Catherine diverted. Here comes the Hillers. Lucy Jean gets tied up. And it's taken back by Medfield. Oh, Jean gets it back in the neutral zone. Pops it up the far side. Hillers in the midst of a change. Take it in the corner. Rivera trying to slow that pass down. Along the near side goes Hennigan. Now Medfield looking to bring it up. Catherine looking to put on the moves. Stolen away, and Rivera has a breakaway to the net. Takes it, and it's deflected. Along the corner. Puck squirts out. And that's sent towards the net, brushed away. Rivera towards Perdoni. Sent out into the left circle. She's trying to get the shot off. Too many defenders around. Hennigan nearly had a steal. Here comes Medfield. McDonald with it. Getting in front of her is Perdoni. Reese Perdoni has such good instincts, knows exactly where to be. That puck sent across to the near side. Hillers trying to work it back up the ice. Tied up now along the boards. Under 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Could we see an overtime? It's very possible. Into Medfield territory, and we will get a icing call. 1:43 left to go in this third period. What a game it has been. And the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls did some great fundraising for ovarian cancer research and awareness here on Stick It to Cancer Night. Here comes the Hillers. Looking for a breakaway there was Catherine Kelly. Nearly had one. Along the end boards, it's Lemnicki. Sends it out. Hillers working their way up. Here comes Lucy Jean flying up the ice. She'll take it around. Looking to send it out. Into the slot it goes. Barroso slows it down, puts it back towards the corner. Catherine Kelly trying to dig it out. Barroso sends it towards the blue line. Into traffic, and it's just wide there by Jean. That was a good setup for Jean, just sent it a little wide. Kelly sends it over. Here comes Medfield. Up the far side boards goes Bannister, jammed up behind the net now. Under 30 seconds left to go in this third period. Jammed up along the near side, sent out by Catherine Kelly. Medfield looking for a breakaway as McDonald was coming up the ice. And oh boy, we might get a tripping call. Or maybe not, let's see, could just be offsides. "12 seconds left to go. With it is Lemnicki. Jammed up along the corner. And that'll do it for the third period. We are going to overtime in this TVL matchup between Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne, and Medfield. A 5-minute overtime period, and if it remains tied after that, the game will end in a tie. But what a tremendous third period that was. Some good pressure on both sides, some great defense. Very even matchup we got going on here at the New England Sports Center. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. Tom Nappy happy to be with you for what has been a tremendous game in this TVL matchup between Hopkinton, Dover Sherborne, and Medfield. Joe Crackleton on camera. We are ready for a 5-minute overtime period. Will things be settled within this 5 minutes, or will this game end in a tie? Hopkinton, Dover Sherborne will certainly take a tie as well, as that will be some great points towards the standings. But of course, they would much prefer the win. And we are ready to go. 5 minutes on the clock. Lucy Jean with it. And it's brushed away. Getting in front of her was Catherine. Working her way up, Bannister. Contested by Perdoni along the near side boards. Dolan sends it up. Along the far side, and able to send it up is Barroso. Four minutes, 20 seconds left. Here comes Catherine. Getting in there, Bannister looking for a shot into the slot area, and it's taken out. Lucy Jean with it. Puts it towards the end boards. Hillers make a change. Dolan with it. We're through a minute of overtime. Looking to approach. Oh, that was a good look by Rivera, but Perdoni just missed her. Bannister coming up the near side. She'll take it around. And nice job by Rivera getting the stick in there. Along the near side corner now. Up the boards, here's McDonald. She'll send it across. No one there. Perdoni. Perdoni taking it up. Rivera lost it. Medfield has a 2-on-1. There's a wrister glove save, Kolarov. Clock stopped at 2:59 left to go in overtime. Off the face-off. Along the near side, rung around by Dolan. Picked up in the corner by the Hillers. Here come the Hillers looking for a breakaway here. Racing up the ice, Byler. Byler doing battle with Dolan. And Byler with a steal, takes the shot just wide. Oh, what a look she had there. Into Hiller territory. Off the boards goes Finnegan. Finnegan picks it up behind the net, up the near side towards Lucy G. And that shot diverted. And there's a shot and a glove save by Kolarov off the stick of Brooke Riley. We'll get a face-off at 2:08 left to go in overtime. An action-packed game, an action-packed overtime. Medfield looking to rush in. Sent just wide of the net by Flippo. Hiller's able to clear. Into Medfield territory, that was a great send away. Along the end boards. Sent out towards Rivera, and it's stolen away. Here comes Medfield. Racing up the ice, takes it, it's just wide. That was Flippo, who was flying up the ice and got the shot off, but sent it just wide. There's a wrister, turned away, backhander off the rebound, it's still a live puck. Somehow ends up along the end boards. Perdoni up the near side. Perdoni doing battle along the end boards. Taken away by Flippo. Flippo and Jean getting tied up. Jean trying to come away with the steal. It's taken by McDonald. Poked out. Good turnover by the Hillers. They got a 2-on-1. Oh, offsides! She crossed just a little bit too soon. Oh, well, Nikki just a little bit out ahead of Lucy Jean by a hair. Hillers would like to have that opportunity back for sure. Closing in, and a backhander turned away. What pressure there by Brooke Riley. Here's Jean. Lucy Jean trying to sneak through. Puck squirts out. Takes a shot. It's just wide. Back to the blue line. 12 seconds left. Along the near side, Medfield hoping for one last opportunity. And it's going to be offsides. We'll get a face-off. 5 seconds left. And that will do it. What a game between these two TVL rivals. It ends in a 2-2 tie. Both teams will get some good credit towards the standings. And an unbelievable performance by both teams. But you got to give Hopkinton Dover Sherborne credit. Just about a month ago, they lost to Medfield 4-0, and they come out in this game and they went neck and neck with one of the best teams in the TVL. This Hopkinton Dover Sherborne squad has come a long way, and they just continue to improve. What a performance out there this evening on Stick It to Cancer Night. The Hillers were hoping to stick it to Medfield as well, but they'll take the tie for sure. A tremendous performance by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne out there tonight, as the result of this game is a 2-2 tie. That is going to wrap it up for our coverage here tonight. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op Hockey on HCAM. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.